Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of January 31st to the 6th of February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me as I struggle to speak. Just needing to cleanse my energy after a very hefty Virgo reading. But anyways, keep in mind general weekly reads, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. Do tread carefully with your rants this week. I'm already feeling that coming through. And remember to stick with me till the very end of the reading to get an answer to your yes or no question. So think of it along the way. And the message overall for you for the week that I channeled was all you ever wanted, all you ever wanted. All right. And the song that Spirit chose for you, Capricorn, on shuffle to speak upon your week. Everything's Right by Wertz. Such a peaceful song. They're telling me lovely song. I'll leave it down below in the description box. Let's aim on down and pull some cards. We're going to start off by pulling a message or two, the overall focus for the week, if you will, from the Elemental Oracle deck. Let's do some shuffling. I just very much like and appreciate your energy this week. I just feel the need to smile, but it's not like a smile with my teeth. It's more of like a sort of, I'm hearing smirk, you know, or just a level of contentment, feeling kind of good. Going back to the song, everything just feels somewhat right, or at least is getting there for Capricorn for this upcoming week to begin the 31st of January to the 6th of February. If you want me to take this one, growth, plants, all right? You're going to feel more grounded this week, I feel the need to say, as there is an underlying focus on clarity. You may find that you're living or in a very cold environment, or feel like you're getting to the top of a mountain that you never thought you would get to. Achieving something, or just feeling like something's closer than you ever thought, okay? You may find that you're given multiple opportunities this week to nap or to rest, as I'm drawn to this imagery here on the Clarity card, all right? You're shining more than people would expect this week, all right? But you're reminded how much you truly like to feel grounded, how you truly like to feel prepared, how you like to expect things, okay? But you like to surprise others. With this growth card, you're gonna feel as if there's just a level of growth that's taking place, or you're pushed to simply reflect on the growth that you've been through recently up until this point in your life, on your path, as things are about to change for you dramatically moving forward. But I feel like it's a lot of good, productive, happy changes, even if you stress over them from time to time. You're going to be thinking about orbs this week for one reason or another. If you look at this imagery up here, the stars are going to be your friend, okay? For my lovely Capricorns to continue from the Gilded deck for this upcoming week. We're beginning, bear with me, we're beginning with the Three of Wands, getting ready for your ships to come in, feeling as if things are just about to work out for you, but maybe being a little bit impatient all the meanwhile, but feeling quite grounded at the same time. It's a little confusing for you, but you do want to make sure to bask in this beautiful feeling that comes over you at certain points this week, feeling quite supported, feeling in touch with your higher self, your inner voice, feeling more outspoken, therefore tread carefully with your rants once again, but knowing for more than one reason. It may have a lot to do with your spiritual connection or just someone else's. You just feel like things are going to work out. Wow. There's a huge focus going back to the overall message on everything you've wanted. All you wanted is on your way to you. If you look at this ship here, it's about to transpire in a way that is just magical. It's beautiful. It's time for Capricorn to get what they truly want. With the Ace of Swords, what needs to be put to rest before you get to that point, all right? What needs to be adjusted habit-wise? But it also feels like you're pushed to keep the hope alive this week. And it doesn't feel like it's truly hard to. At one point, maybe. But for the most part, there's just a fresh beginning that is going to leave you so ecstatic. With the Tower card, you're thinking about what needs to be put to rest, or a past Tower moment that came to be recently that was out of preparation for what you know is intuitively happening, or is just obviously coming to be soon enough. It just feels like at times you want to jump ship, but then it's weeks like this, or this week in general, that reminds you, no, no, you can hang in there, you can do it. You are one strong individual, and you're almost looked upon in a successful light, and a light that is expected to ground other people, even if your habits do unground others at times. Does that make sense? I feel like that will be um, less likely moving forward in your personal growth. But I do feel like you're going to recognize one tower moment that just needs to take place moving forward. You're going to push that tower over in order to see yourself live a healthier, or just a more peaceful, or both healthy and peaceful kind of life, right? To make the best out of what lies ahead. With justice, you're going to find that things are balancing out for you, that you're feeling a bit confused at times. But the confusion isn't getting to you like it used to. You're finding that you just know, once again, you're about to acquire what you want. One huge change, or just adjustment in your life, is going to lead to other small ships coming in for you. Beautiful. I just feel like you're going to live a very balanced life moving forward. And it doesn't feel very expected, especially for certain people in your midst. I want to say, even or more so, the people that know you the best. It's like, don't second guess a Capricorn, because you get ready. Things are about to be a lot different. I feel like for some of you, your life is about to get more complicated. Others of you Capricorns, it's about to get very, very simplistic, but in a beautiful way. You deserve it. For some of you, it's a combination of both. All right. You will find that whichever way it works out for you, you need it. Okay, you need this change, this churn in your life. With the Page of Swords, I just feel like you're learning more about yourself this week. You're learning more about someone who you truly care about, and it's just eye-opening. It's jaw-dropping. It's like, well, damn, I never really knew you all the meanwhile, and you're teaching me about myself? How the hell is this possible? I thought I knew myself pretty damn well, but it's like, sometimes I can't slow down. Sometimes I can't um, stop thinking about what I want to be successful, or just what I need to stress over, to the point where I almost forget who I am, or I just stop learning more about my path and who I'm becoming. Wow, that's powerful. You're going to find, especially in the middle of the week, there's one huge realization about somebody else that leads you to a realization about yourself. And it's like, damn, just damn. Okay. With the Five of Cups, it's a week where you do think about when you're expecting the worst. I mean, there's going to be somebody in your midst who expects the worst, or just wants you to plan for the worst so badly. And you're going to surprise yourself when you put that to rest pretty quickly. When you just tell them, no, I know that my ships are coming in. You're going to feel so shocked by this. You're going to be like, wow, I'm changing. Wow, I'm growing. Wow, this person is a huge inspiration to me in a lot of ways. You're going to find that friends become less apparent for you in the upcoming weeks, but that's purposeful. A separation will come to be so that when you reunite, things will be just different. Okay? You're going to find that friend groups, or one big friend group, plays a very minimal role in your life moving forward, but when they do play a role, when they come into the equation, it feels very, very different. Okay? It's just this feeling that everybody in that group, or these groups of friends, are just growing the hell up. Okay? Life is just changing. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're being pushed to stay serious for whatever reason. It feels like you don't want to overly celebrate just yet, but you kind of do. It's about finding that middle ground when you do feel really, okay, I'm getting it now. There's part of you that doesn't want to stress over your money, your finances, your career, and that's good. But there's also a part of you where you feel intuitively, or getting the push from Spirit and the universe, not to get overly ecstatic to the point where your energy levels get out of control. Because I feel like a lot of you Capricorns drawn to this reading know that that's when you become a bit anxious, and you're trying to avoid that in along your soul growth, your path, if you will, trying to ground oneself, thinking a lot about how much you've grown over the last couple weeks. Excuse me, as the noise made me a little bit nervous. Simply the growth over the last couple of weeks alone is what I was trying to get at. Has been quite magnificent, has been bigger than you would have expected, all right? And you may not even feel that other people noticed. Who gives a shit? Bear with my language. When you feel the need to swear, it's going to remind you of somebody, all right? With the King of Wands, you're going to find that you are a very passionate individual about something that you don't expect to at certain points this week. You're going to find that your passions are changing. What you once were passionate about is no longer apparent or as obvious to your soul, okay? You care about different things moving forward, and that's because you're changing, you're growing up, you're developing as a soul, as an individual. You're going to feel like you don't want to sort of outshine people this week. You want to let people have their moments, but you also don't want to sort of be so in the spotlight to the point where everyone notices what you're going through. A level of secrecy to an extent. Why not show your feathers, is what they're saying. Why not show people who you're becoming when you feel comfortable, when the time is right? I don't feel like it's the right week for you. So just trust your intuition all the meanwhile. But with the Six of Swords, you're being pushed to sail towards more simplistic, more complex times, or a combination of the both once again, to sail away from what you know isn't going to be healthy for you as a newly defined individual on a soul level. Listen to your higher voice, your intuition once again, as to what needs to be left behind permanently to lead a healthier lifestyle. You're giving birth to something moving forward, and it's going to make you so damn successful and happy. You're going to be quite motherly or very fatherly. This sort of energy is coming through, very caring. You're going to remember why you stayed connected to certain people in your life throughout this week, and you're going to reflect on why you felt so wounded or so defensive, so anxious recently, or just up until this point in your life. Why at times things feel more draining than they need to, and I feel like you'll be able to adjust that moving forward to feel like less of this Nine of Wands energy, but just ready to start fresh with something. And I love that we have two peacocks here, because you're not going to be the only one feeling the need to let other people shine, or feeling the need to sort of keep those feathers retracted for the time being. Feeling like there's just somebody you're truly on the same page with, or more than one person. It's a week of growth and development where you just feel more grounded and just, I'm hearing complacent, more comfortable than you have been in the recent weeks and months. It's a week where you're reminded all you want is on its way. Wow. So let's answer your question. Take a moment if you haven't thought of it already. Bear with me. For Capricorn. As you can see, the answer for your question is no. Once again, I love your energy in this reading, so I hope it was truly helpful. This reading, don't forget to email me about booking a personal reading. The options are down below. I will definitely get that started for you. Hoping you have the most amazing week. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, Capricorn.